Is trivia trivial? At the end of one of the prior videos, I talked about how once I learned the lesson about why education in any form was so important, I said no piece of information ever became trivial to me again, even if the information was trivia. And I have an actual real life example that not only benefited me financially, was of tremendous benefit to a very, very frustrated patient. I had a man walk into my office when I was a practicing chiropractor, and this guy had been in chronic pain for so long, he was actually suffering depression as a secondary symptom of the underlying pain he was suffering, and it was having a dramatic impact on his livelihood, so this was a very, very big deal. So he came to me, the chiropractor, as a last resort, which is how a lot of people come to chiropractors, and he said, I gotta tell you, I don't believe in chiropractors. And I said, well, that's an interesting position since I am a chiropractor and standing right in front of you. I don't see how you don't believe in me. He, of course, appreciated the humor. That broke the ice, and I started to listen to his problem. He suffered for years from neck and upper shoulder pain to the point that it was debilitating. He could not shampoo in the shower by himself. He had trouble taking a glass of water. Driving was difficult. Putting on a coat was difficult. Getting dressed was difficult. And this poor guy was at the end of his rope. He was in great shape otherwise, and he was only in his early 30s. Well, I asked him, well, what do you do for a living? He said, well, I play keyboards professionally, sometimes in a band, sometimes I'm a studio artist, but I play keyboards. So in continuing to go through the history, it finally comes out that the keyboards he played were harpsichords. When I was in second grade music class, I learned the difference between a piano, an organ, and a harpsichord. That may seem like terribly trivial information, but the difference between a piano and a harpsichord, for those who may not know, when you hit the key on a piano, the hammer strikes the string and makes the sound. A harpsichord, when you hit the key, it plucks the string and makes a sound, and that's why a harpsichord has so much more a twangy sound than does the piano. Now, this gentleman over the years had been to general practitioners, orthopedists, physiatrists, even neurologists, physical therapists, massage therapists. He had tried everything, and again, I was the practitioner of last resort. Well, because of a piece of trivia that I learned in second grade music class, I immediately understood the difference in the posture and the muscular movement required that differed from normal keyboards from an organ or a piano to a harpsichord. Every single one of the practitioners that this gentleman had been to before knew absolutely everything they needed to know about how to treat this guy. What they didn't know was the fact that he played the harpsichord was relevant. I developed a therapeutic plan for him. It included massage, it included physical therapy, it included home exercise. And within 6 weeks, this guy was 80% pain-free and continued to improve from there and had a long, prosperous career as a keyboard, specifically harpsichord artist. So I will always advocate that anything you ever learn may be trivia, but may not be trivial. And I was once telling this story to a group of people, and somebody in the crowd said, "Yeah, but Matt, what are the chances of that?" And I said, roughly 100%. If you're interested in learning more, have a look at our other videos, and if you like what you see, please help us grow by subscribing and leaving us a like on the video.